How high do you actually get on this show? Are you stumbling by the end of it, or?
Well, we also drink wine, but
So you're kind of
crossfaded.
yeah, I never get. There's some early episodes where I got really high, and there's even one I think we didn't release because I was like, Sterling, I'm too high in this episode. It was a little bit of a learning curve.
We had one. No, we didn't.
The second episode, remember?
Chris, you're just so high you don't remember that you actually did post
Maybe
that.
we did release
You
it.
posted it.
I don't know. Was it a test episode?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that episode. But you got that high.
Yeah, because we shot like 4 test ones, but then we kind of really liked 2 of them. So we were like, let's just put these out.
God, I don't even remember the test episode. I remember the one with Chad.
Oh yeah,
And then that
one
was
too,
it.
but
Isn't that the point of this show, is to not remember what you recorded?
It's not really the point. It is now.
Yeah, they should do it. I said that. Like, there should be a segment where you watch all
That would be
episodes.
good. Every once in a while, I'll have somebody quote the show to me and then not remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened to me recently. Somebody came to me and was like, man, when you said this on the episode, I was like, of what? And they were like, wine and weed. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
Oftentimes, the week of, I'll be editing and I'll forget the last 2 articles until I watch them. I'll be like, oh yeah.
That's great. You get to be your own biggest fan.
Yeah,
You
kinda.
get to just
Sometimes.
enjoy it.
Do you want sativa or indica?
It's
It's an indica hybrid.
I mean, I prefer sativa.
You got it. Cool. No, you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll talk about hospitality.
Yeah, we just hang out at the beginning, and then once we get into the articles, that's when the fun starts.
Oh, so for now,
I'm having
don't
fun
have
now.
any fun.
Yeah, don't have fun yet.
Oh,
I thought
shit.
this
no
was
fun
fun.
yet.
I'm mistaken.
No
Sorry,
fun
Mr.
yet.
Reinecker.
I was kind of just like reprimanding you guys. The fun hasn't started
Chris,
yet.
you've really been like going hard with this like camp counselor look. You keep coming in like fucking 3 weeks now in a row. You camp counseled up.
It's just shorts that.
That Montana shirt screams camp counselor.
Sterling.
I thought this Montana show was hilarious.
Sterling, do you have any
I got it in
headbands
Montana.
that he can wear?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a headband for you. You want a headband?
You need headband and
sure.
higher socks.
Yeah.
And then
We're still canoeing later, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm diving into the camp counselor look during the summer. I'm also just, this hair is so long. I kind of want the hair. I kind of want a haircut, but I don't want a haircut. The only thing that makes me want to get a haircut is that I know people see me every week on Wine and Weed. If it wasn't for
Then
that,
don't get a haircut, man. Do it for you.
I think we are having the long hair renaissance for guys right now because people are growing out way beyond what they're comfortable with.
Way beyond.
And people are pulling it off. You're not, but a lot of people out there
yeah.
are, and it's really been delightful to see.
I saw that you posted on your page a minute
Yeah.
ago about your quarantine looks or whatever, getting dressed. Like, are you really on that? Is that really your way? Like, did you just get dressed to come here?
This is the most that I've gotten dressed in a while.
Do you feel good about it?
I feel I put on a watch
what the
today.
fuck?
Yeah,
I put on
yeah.
a fucking watch.
I
for
was
you.
just thinking, Chris, how do you get dressed before you come here? Like, what's your regimen?
I just
like?
try to wear something I haven't worn before, which is hard because I like have a limited amount of clothes. But then I'm like with Sterling every week, and Sterling has you know, these like amazing outfits.
It's called drip.
Yeah, he's
what-
got this drip.
This guy's got it. Wait, I don't like the way you said that, Chris. Practice and come back.
Okay, cool.
It's a hard puff.
Wait,
at
are
the
are
end.
people gonna gang up on me again? In this
No, I was honestly gonna joke with you and say I'm gonna just make Zach gang up.
Every time we bring my friends, you guys
I was
gang
just
up
like,
on
no, we've done it too much. I've made everyone beat up Chris. It's fine.
me.
You know what it made me think of? So you said that you just went to check on my Instagram. My biggest fears, anytime I meet somebody new, I know, especially in a professional setting, they go to look at your social media, right? So anytime I get a follow on Twitter, I go, oh, fuck, what the fuck was the last thing that I tweeted?
Yeah.
That is the first thing that they saw, and it's never good.
Yeah. No, it never really works out. I feel like you're good on Twitter. I feel like
Chris,
sometimes,
thank you.
Sometimes you're just. I feel like the past few months on Twitter, I've just been like, my funny's gone. I'm just complaining about politics or saying nothing at all. But then I go on a reply. I gotta go on reply surges, and then I feel kind of like funny again when I'm replying.
That's how you get your groove back?
But I'm like, what? I got a blank screen. I gotta be funny. What? Nothing's happening.
I find that the more active I am on Twitter, the more miserable I am in my real life.
Yeah.
That's the direct correlation.
I agree. Yeah.
Some good content comes out of that,
Because
though.
Twitter gives you Twitter is the fucking news in real time.
Yeah.
No matter what across the board on Twitter, you're like, I'm getting everything. I'm getting jokes. I'm getting this. I'm getting that. So it just makes it where you can't run from anything.
No.
So you're just like, oh, this sucks. Life just sucks right now. This just reminds me that life sucks.
But also, like, if I'm not posting on Twitter, that means that I am working, I am fulfilled, I am active, and then, but no one sees it. And then the second, the only time the world interacts with me is when I am at my absolute lowest worst. Thank you for this.
Just by yourself, reading the news, getting mad, getting other people to get mad with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like this. There's this book by Ram Dass, and I'm going to bring up Ram Dass at the beginning of the podcast.
Okay, Pete Holmes.
and he says, he's looking for fulfillment, and he becomes a teacher at Harvard, and he doesn't like that. He does LSD, doesn't like that. He winds up doing meditation, and he goes, "Oh, that was it. That's how I found fulfillment." And then he got back to society, and he realized the news that consumed his entire life, he could catch. Okay. Sterling's like, no, meditation, I'm out. The news that he is worried about in his everyday life, he goes, I was gone for 6 months. I read one paper front to back, and I basically caught up on everything.
That is so upsetting.
And I went, well, that makes sense in the 70s. But today, if you were gone for 6 months, do you think you could really come back and read a newspaper and be caught up?
I mean, just think about this week, which I know we'll get into. A lot of shit has happened.
I guess maybe what he's saying is in the long run, a lot of that stuff doesn't matter.
Right.
But wow, what a story we're living through.
For real.
Yeah.
I saw that meme where they were trying to catch you up on what happened in 2020, and then this happened, and this happened, and this happened. I was like, oh my God, so much fucking shit happened.
You forget shit even happened this year.
Format.
I forgot I texted Chris. I'm like, wait, the DNC was this week? No.
Yeah. You didn't watch any of it?
I watched some of it. I know. I'm in. I get it. I know that.
Yeah, but you didn't want. From a media perspective, I was interested. I was afraid they were gonna infomercial, Super Bowl, celebrity endorsement, everything, and then I thought they didn't. I thought it was grounded. I thought it should feature the people. That's what they should. That's the advantage they get this year, is that they can feature real people, and they did, and I thought that was cool.
Well, because they did the roll call and they showed everyone in their state, which seemed very romantic and cool.
I think it's kind of
I thought that was great. And I watched Joe's speech and I watched Michelle's speech.
I watched Joe's
We're on
speech.
first name basis.
I watched Joe's speech live, and I was so afraid at the beginning of the speech. I'm sitting there, I'm going, he's gonna fuck up. He's gonna fuck this up. He's gonna fuck this up. He's gonna fuck this up.
Well, that's because they've set the lowest bar for him possible, and
also he was kind of not all there at the beginning, and he was kind of just I'm talking and kind of looking in the distance, and I could see him reading, and I was like, no, we don't need this right now. And then he locked in at one point, and then it felt like the words he's saying were the things he thought, and then he got and then his performance was really good. It zoomed in a little bit, and he looked kind of like he was begging us.
And then he got fiery for one
strong,
point.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, thank God. But you're right. It's because you're please don't be a bumbling fool.
Yeah. No, I was impressed. He stepped up to the plate. He did what he had to do.
Yeah, it was literally the first time I'd been inspired by it. Maybe not the first time. I saw a Colbert interview a while ago.
I'm going to admit, so I, did not vote for Joe in the primaries, but I'm all fucking in for him right now because I have to be. Mm-hmm. I forgot, how much I needed to hear compassion from a leader. He made me cry. Not because anything he said was especially emotional. Joe fucking Biden made me cry.
That's how bad the country is.
That's how frail my emotion is right now. That just hearing someone who was competent, I was like, thank you.
And he was like, he's like, I got a plan. And you're like, oh yeah, politicians can have plans.
Sterling hears that, by the way,
in his thing we expected.
You hear me say that I cry. He's like, all right, you know what? Actually, Chris, let's gang up on him this episode.
No, I don't fucking know. I didn't watch it at all.
Yeah,
just
you didn't
because
miss
I'm
much.
just we gotta vote for you.
I did it from largely a media perspective, but then it wound up actually inspiring me. So,
that is how it goes.
Yeah,
Fuck with it. I just felt like, Just hate we gotta go with Joe. But here we are.
Yeah.
But here we are. All right.
Welcome to Wine and Week.
Yeah.
We're here for another week of our weekly news and comedy podcast.
Yeah, you're our host, man.
I'm our host.
The way you say that, it makes it sound like this is your week to week. You're just hanging on for life.
Yeah, he sounded.
We're here
We
for
made
another
it.
week.
We made it to another week.
Another great day.
I'm Chris Reinecker, a.k.a. The Connoisseur, a.k.a. Your new camp counselor, a.k.a.
I like it. Keep it. I like it.
a.k.a. Your new baby daddy, a.k.a. The Elusive Moose, a.k.a. The Goop in Your Gap, a.k.a. Your stylist. No, that's Sterling. And here is my co-host.
Me, Sterling Steelo Brim, a.k.a. S to the B to the best of the breed, a.k.a. is our third leg, no, that's just me, a.k.a. Concerned Father, a.k.a. Black Mama, a.k.a. R.I.P. Black Mamba. Today is actually Kobe's birthday, and tomorrow is Mamba Day.
Happy birthday.
A.k.a. Is that your bitch not no mo, a.k.a. Stevenson, a.k.a. Fittington, and your stylist, and with us, I'll let you intro this.
Well, first John
Oh,
Ross.
I'm sorry, John. I'm so
Of course.
Hey, what's
John, you're
up?
actually here. I'm so sorry.
Order of
John.
operations.
John's actually here.
John Ross, aka I'm actually here, aka the Whispering Comedian, aka Young Jeff Goldblum, aka
Wow.
Shark Boy. Right? I was like, that is a high
Nice.
compliment. Aka the Keto King, and aka of course Big Sexy with the glasses.
Hey, and this week joining us, we have. Oh wow, how do I describe you? We have internet personality, video
Bummer.
creator, filmmaker. But that's how people
Yeah,
know you.
yeah.
Writer, an amazingly talented person, both on and off camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Kornfeld.
Thank you.
Yes,
You guys
yes.
normally start the introductions off the biggest laugh, not us being sad about Joe Biden, right?
Yeah.
You waited for the
It's
quietest
the right
lull.
time. You got any AKAs?
Yeah, I got AKAs. Hey guys, I'm Zach Kornfeld, aka Corn Diddy, aka Corn Daddy, aka Young Rick Moranis, aka White Aziz Ansari, aka Smiling Larry David, aka modeled my childhood personality after Woody Allen, and now I feel weird about it, aka Zadiko Tico, aka here to replace Chris on the podcast.
Wow.
Feeling good.
Wow.
AKA
Felt like
hired.
It felt
The
like
contract's
it,
in the
man.
mail.
Wow, I'm
happy to be
going
here, guys.
down. And we're back for another week. This week we're drinking some Justin once again.
Yeah,
Some
we like
Sauvignon Blanc.
Justin, right? And then we're smoking. We're all smoking different shit, so I'm not saying what we're smoking. Because I had to basically just bunch up a whole bunch of weed to make sure we all had different joints. You know, you're smoking sativa. I'm living more in a hybrid area. I believe you are hybrid. I don't know what that is.
We found that under
John's
the couch.
What is
sour
that, John?
Skittles.
It's just, it smells like joint paper. It's just hard.
Whoa, the nose that does not
I
fucking know. What's
I don't
going
know.
on, John?
This one's tough. I've never had to smell it through a joint before.
Cut it open.
What?
I actually know what it is.
Cut it the fuck open. I want to know. I want to see
I actually
this.
know what it is.
Do you think you can taste it?
Yeah, once I
light
hit it, I'll
All
come back to
We'll
me.
come back.
All right.
Relax.
The mouth that knows.
This motherfucker. I'm watching you, John.
Oh boy.
If you missed this
My
today.
hands are so sweaty now.
And if you do not know about this show, each week we kind of just go over the fucking news, whatever news we choose, not really the news. But it's a comedy podcast, and we're going to have a little fun, talk a little shit, sip a little wine, smoke a little joints, you know?
The nose that knows the news we choose. This is a Dr. Seuss podcast.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
That's right. First, let's get into the news of the week. I'm excited to smoke with you, Zach.
I know,
Like
it's
we don't
been-
smoke that much.
it's
We've,
been a long
vape
time.
penned for a while together before, but
Well, I also haven't seen many people in 7 months, so
sure.
yeah,
What is
so-
that?
I've just been in a funk.
I feel it. Me too.
We're going right into it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's light
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
smoke.
beer of news.
Great. It'd be funny that we're fucked.
Teens Lemonade stand robbed at gunpoint over $30. I think.
I'm really interested
Okay.
in that.
Okay,
that's it.
yeah.
I feel like I'm starting to smoke and no one else is, so I don't want to be the fool that
I was
is-
high before you got here,
Okay,
Zach, and
thank
you knew
God.
that.
All right.
Okay. Teens lemonade stand robbed at gunpoint over $30. Police in Peoria, Illinois are searching for
Peoria.
Peoria. Sorry, I'm not the colloquial. Are searching for 2 teenagers who robbed a lemonade stand at gunpoint. The robbery occurred Friday evening when 2 males approached 13-year-old Jude Peterson and his friends as they sold lemonade on the corner in front of Peterson's home.
Mm-hmm.
In video.
Wait, whoa. He's how old?
Oh boy, 13.
13 is too old to be selling lemonade.
For sure. For sure. It's too old to be selling lemonade. And my other problem with this immediately is if you need a gun to rob anybody that has a lemonade stand, that is a problem right there.
You can't knock the hustle. This guy does not get
Oh,
unemployment.
I'm gonna knock the hustle. I'm knocking it. I am knocking the hustle. I say
He
that
does not qualify for the $1,200.
How the fuck could you not just bare hand fight somebody with a lemonade stand?
Is the kid is selling it in front of his house, or he was selling it in front of the guy who robbed him house?
Oh, are you trying to justify the robbery?
Listen,
Friday evening.
Where is the location?
I said get off my property or give me the money that I made.
They approached 13-year-old Jude Peterson and his friends as they sold lemonade on the corner in front of Peterson's home. So it was in front of his own house.
Oh.
And his friends.
It's got nothing.
Is it really lemonade? Is it like little liquor drinks?
Let's see, how much does he charge? Let's see. In video provided by a neighbor, a male in a dark hoodie who was described as a teenager moves fast, displaying what looks to be a firearm. He then quickly snatches the boy's cash box, running off with $30.
It was actually a super soaker. They're just keeping in the kid theme.
I bet it was.
He bought it. Nathan Peterson, Jude's father, was in his basement when his wife called down to him, saying he had been told the boys were jumped. I just almost blacked out.
It was him. It was him for sure. It was the dad for sure. He robbed his son. He needed $30. He robbed his son.
I was in the basement.
I was in the basement, yeah.
Why were you in the basement? We never go to the basement.
Honey, the kids got robbed again at gunpoint.
The mom is helping with the alibi. They're in it together. Yeah.
Just stop selling lemonade, honey.
Yeah, COVID hit.
You're
If you need money.
13 years old.
Does the article say how much per cup?
You know what? No.
What do you think is
robbery.
fair?
Oh, if you're
In this economy?
50 cents.
50
You can't
cents.
still be running 50. What the fuck is
You're
this?
not
Some
gonna be
Dennis the
making any
Menace
money.
cute shit, Zach? We are in 2020.
Yeah. They probably
People
have
have
paper
to make
straws.
money.
Pay $1.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't
A
take
cup of
inflation
lemonade.
into account.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
been a
man.
while, so
There's a coin shortage. So
Well, you think what? You think,
They're basically baristas.
It's Corona. You don't want to be
yeah.
giving across coins.
actually, that's a
Yeah.
great point. It's Corona. Why the fuck are you doing a lemonade stand out?
Because he has Cash App. He's charging $5.
They're mainly Uber Eats.
It's handmade, homemade lemonade,
Handcrafted,
organic,
artisan.
motherfucker. You will buy from Whole Foods right now for $5. I know.
I
So
would.
you support that.
I would
man's
go to Air One. I would get the nice
Exactly.
lemonade.
$7.
Yeah.
Here's how I know it's $5 because he made $30. He didn't sell 30 lemonades
right.
that day.
Good point.
He sold 6 lemonades.
I don't
that
want
day.
you knocking my man hustle. You don't know how many fucking lemonades he sold. He could be pushing lemonades out, fam. He could
actually-
be doing 30 a day.
20
He
of that
gave-
was from his family.
Some of those lemonades were free because he's giving back to the community.
I heard he
Gus.
was feeding people for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
that's
front.
silent.
I'm going back to the beginning of this. I would say that if you're 13 years old and you are selling lemonade, you deserve to be robbed. That is the
I'm with
stance
you.
that I want to put out.
I like your stance, Zach.
I
You know the ups
agree.
and downs of business ownership. These are things that need to be taught.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be an entrepreneur,
You are also 7. You are in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That's too
And
old.
you're
At that
selling
age,
lemonade?
you have to have a permit to do that. Like, it's cute when it's like 7. You're like, this is so cute. When you're fucking in 7th grade, a permit is needed.
But it could be one of those things. Do you guys ever have this at your elementary school where in like you played on the swings when you were in like 1st and 2nd grade, but then in 6th grade, like the swings came back and people were like, no, we're in 6th grade, we're 12, but we're like swinging again. No, nothing like that ever happened.
Chris is weird, bro.
I feel like
Swings were
I
weird.
feel like
Back
at
to the
one
swings in
point,
7th
at
grade.
one point, people got into like things they liked when they were little. Like we would have been like SpongeBob. I don't want SpongeBob, and then we're adults and we're like SpongeBob.
yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
been in a jungle
No,
gym in
that's not the
years.
same thing. That's
not-
just like enjoying some old school nostalgic shit where you're like, oh, I grew up on this thing, versus you saying you're a person who just never stopped watching.
No, I'm saying a person who got back into lemonade. I don't think he's been selling lemonade.
Oh, we're
his
still on
whole-
lemonade.
Oh, I didn't know we were
It's
still
an
there.
analogy.
I know.
I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
talk about swings
I didn't-
forever,
yeah.
man.
Okay, 'cause
Are you
I'll
on
talk
swings
swings.
now?
Hell yeah.
Now,
Dude, swings
Yes.
are great.
Do you have a child?
I don't.
Okay.
Well, okay, and I should say not now, but 3.
God,
As he takes steps
Where's
back.
this going?
No. I'm not swinging. I'm not swinging.
I don't have a kid now.
Oh shit!
I don't have a swing. Mermaids are real, but
You like it?
the place that I lived, 3-4 years ago, there was a shared communal area, and there was one swing. It was like the most janky playground ever. There was a swing and half a slide, and like you couldn't even climb up to it. You just had to find your way up there and fall down it. And having a swing as an adult, whenever you're like really stressed or anxiety's getting the most of you, bring a little green out there. Maybe don't, but just swing back, forth. It
Sounds dope. You just sold me on a fucking swing.
You got the
I'm
real
getting
estate
a
for
swing,
it. Get
man.
a swing. You deserve
I'm
a
getting
swing.
a swing.
You deserve a fucking swing.
Ram
And not
used to swing. No,
Baby, can you open that door just so? Yes, I'm going.
And I'm not talking like the little kid swing where like you need to slip both your legs into it like it's a diaper. I'm talking big boy swing.
Big boy
Are
swing.
you pumping?
Yeah, you're pumping
You're
your
pumping
legs.
And your feet are not
and
hitting
then
the
you're
ground.
remembering that you can fucking swing good.
Damn good.
When you used to fucking swing, you were
Smoke
the
those.
swinger.
You like drop in, you get to the top, boom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That flips off.
and then you have to get off it.
Can you?
You get off it and you're like, you know what? I'm not stopping this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
Fucking fly.
Yeah, and then that's when you break like this shoulder.
Then you remember you're
Shoulder
30.
blade.
The wood chip lodges into your.
Honey. Damn swing. No, but no, I get why you would want to swing though. Number one, you said you stayed at a place like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And it was like a communal thing, right?
Right.
So only the big boy on campus got to fucking have the one swing. You
I
said
had to be
one
alpha.
swing. You were the
Yeah.
fucking alpha.
Yeah,
You were
man.
showing dominance, and they were looking out their windows like that motherfucker's on the swing again, and all kind of times at night.
I'm just licking my lips
Yeah.
as I go back and forth. Come
Fuck
at me.
yeah, I get it.
10 p.m. That guy's on the swing.
Just pouring out vodka all around it as I'm going.
Are you? I'm asking random questions on them. I'm high. That's why. Do you like consider yourself a good neighbor?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm, or
I guess that was easy, but
I think
yeah, you had to go there.
I'm. No one has complained, but no. I play my music very loud. I live in an apartment,
Okay,
which is why I want to buy your house. I don't think I can afford it, but I would like it.
you can buy it.
All right, cool.
You can afford it, man.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But I just got a new record player and I play the music as loud. Like I want the walls to be shaking.
Yeah,
Same for when I'm watching TV or movies. I can't I need it to feel like I'm in a theater.
Yeah.
No half measures.
No half measures.
No, I just always think to myself, am I a good neighbor or am I a bad neighbor? But everyone's afraid to tell me.
What would make you a bad neighbor?
I don't know. I play music sometimes, not too loud, crazy loud, but I have fell asleep before with the music still on the outside area, and I forgot. And I'll wake up at 7, 8 a.m. and be like, that music's still on. Oh, I'll feel so bad instantly. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like I should. Yeah, but that's it.
But how close is the how close is
It's
the next?
not. Nobody's complained.
There you go.
No one's complained.
Yeah, I have constant paranoia that I'm a bad neighbor in the same way, but I don't. I get paranoid about it, and I lower shit. And
Yeah.
I close certain doors that know that I'm in a duplex, and I know these neighbors won't hear it down the hall, and I'll run to my room and go, well, can I hear it to my room? Can I?
Oh, you
hear it from
you're
their
in
room?
you're in
And
your
if I'm
head
being
about it.
totally honest, I think my neighbors think I'm a bad neighbor, and I don't think I'm a very bad neighbor. They get mad
that
at
means
small things.
For you to say.
They got mad at John's
Yeah.
seen them
All right,
in
but
action.
For you to even say, I think my neighbors think I'm a bad.
means
The
you're a
word
bad
bad
neighbor.
means that you know you're a bad neighbor.
No, it's
They're
like
high maintenance.
they're high maintenance people.
They are?
They're like, well, yeah.
Are you
they're,
low maintenance? Is that
like
you
I have
can't find common ground?
they're like, well, there's parking permit now on our block, so we're all gonna buy permits just in case. I'm like, well, we have 4 spots. I don't need to buy a permit. Right. So I slacked on buying a permit. They're like, you get that permit yet? You get that permit yet? I'm like, I have a spot. I don't really need a permit.
Are they-
But
They're not
they
your
were just like,
landlord.
well, but it's easier if you park on the side because then we can all get in and out of our spots easier. I'm like, okay. And I did try over and over again to get the permit, but they are. Yeah.
You didn't get the permit?
Why didn't you get the permit?
Yeah, I tried. Sounds like
Do
bullshit.
you really want to hear that? I can go through.
As a
we
tour
don't.
guide.
We don't.
It was such a whole. It was such a purpose. But I
Apologize
almost,
to your fucking neighbors right now, Chris. Tell them that you're sorry, man. You're gonna do better.
okay.
Have you ever robbed their son's lemonade stand at gunpoint?
I would. No, I do. I don't know if. I mean, sounds like you guys don't live next to high maintenance people.
No,
and I never have. And I've never had people. Actually, there's a.
You're telling me that no
guy.
one has complained to you.
In my old apartment complex, in college, you know, when you're having parties and stuff, in my old house, in my old apartment complex, is my neighbors complaining? I don't think so.
John, do we have an update on what strain you're smoking?
Oh, yeah. I think that this is an indica or indica dominant hybrid.
He also looked it up. He's on his phone right now. The name is on the actual weed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
West Coast Cure.
No.
Wookiees.
Yeah. He fucking knew what it was, man. It's indica.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like you already, man.
He
You
lives
don't have
another
to try and impress me. It's cool.
This one's a hybrid.
Yeah, I don't understand, though, because Los Angeles is just fucking filthy with dog shit everywhere. Mm-hmm. You
Where
live
you-
up. I'm in Hollywood, like,
Okay.
or no, I'm not in Hollywood. I'm like,
You change that
what do you
location.
like?
Put yourself wherever you want to put yourself.
I'm
Just
I'm in
case
Beverly
it-
Hills, of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm in WeHo, and there is just. So do you know rats survive on dog shit? They eat the dog poop. That is the nourishment that keeps them alive. I had a rat-infested apartment. That was the place I lived. So every time I was walking around, I know who did that.
I've been wondering for years what rats add to this world at all, and I don't always pick up my dog shit in the back. Now,
You see that as a
I'm
net
happy
positive.
to know,
Yeah,
that these
yeah.
rats are really helping me out around here. It's fucking great. I don't even pay them. This is great.
So the rats are doing you some good. Okay, that's a different perspective, but it's,
No,
They're service animals.
Yeah.
I don't
I should write
know.
back to my neighbors. I'm feeding the rat.
I feel like WeHo also is just oversaturated with dogs.
that's a good. Well, also, and like think about
Yes.
New York is filthy, right? The subways are filthy. The rats need to come in and do. Without the rats, no one would clean that up. So we should be thanking the rats.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thanking the rats right now.
I think it's great.
Are you thanking the rats?
I never knew that the rats had purpose.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Like
I
raccoons.
thought they were like extras.
Do raccoons serve a purpose? I hate raccoons.
Do we serve a purpose?
You know what? That's a fair
Oh,
question.
shit.
Maybe they're having a meeting right now.
Create the trash.
What if the raccoons
Okay.
probably have a podcast right now when they're talking about us? Like the humans don't serve a purpose.
Yeah.
It says, here's another headline, Chris.
Yeah.
Undercover cops posing as drug buyers arrested by undercover cops posing as drug dealers.
Oh, let me find
And
that.
I don't even want to get into the article. No, I just want to say defund the police. For these reasons. We can put
Yeah,
next
yeah.
week.
That should definitely have how much money we spent on both those missions
Yes.
included
Oh my
in the
God.
title.
I am actually surprised now hearing you say that there hasn't been a cop shooting an undercover cop. That feels like
It has. They just probably
They
cleaned
don't
them up.
say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it happen in movies like all the time?
I-
Undercover cops get shot. And then
Maybe.
they're,
What
like,
kind of movies
gone.
are you watching?
I'm gonna say like maybe The Departed, an undercover cop gets shot.
Okay, name another one.
Okay. You guys ever see K9?
New
No.
York Undercover.
There's an undercover cop that gets shot.
Wow.
I just knew you guys didn't see K9.
It's very extensive.
So we don't even know if you're telling the truth.
No, exactly.
Is it canine like dogs?
Yeah, K9 is like a dog cop movie.
Wait, they're dog cops.
Oh,
It's a really good
K9
cop.
cop, you mean? You call K9 cop?
Yeah, I know that one of them is called K911, so
this
it
an
looks like
Airbud
K911.
Yeah.
So the dog's undercover cop.
Is the dog undercover?
I don't know. The dog does get shot, obviously, and dies in it.
The dog
maybe
gets
comes
shot
out-
and dies?
Yeah, well, the dog's got to die. It's a movie. No, or maybe he dies and then like doesn't.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Oh hell yeah.
When a
It
dog
looks like
goes
the movie was
undercover-
made on so much cocaine.
Yeah.
When a dog goes undercover, is he pretending to be a different breed, or is he
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm from a different house?
Or is he like, I'm a human? You're like, no, you're not.
dog,
You're a dog. Why can't I hear you?
It's just a couple dogs in a trench coat walking around. But cops, pull over.
they sit, now they're identifying themselves as cops. I thought they were undercover.
The dogs are undercover pretending to be cops.
Oh.
They're infiltrating the police force
I like it.
to take it
Not
down.
a dog
I
cop.
like it.
Just regular dogs undercover as cops.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, what happens to police dogs after they like do they retire and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They retire, right?
It's a
Yeah.
very nice settlement package for them.
Because in my head, I'm like, yo, what? Like,
They moved to Santa Clarita.
I believe that. I don't know. I was going somewhere with this. I still can go there, but I'm gonna choose not to.
Yeah, let's get into another article. That's crazy.
I was on the cusp of a very good joke that equated the Proud Boys to the Very Good Boys, like the dogs. I don't know how quite to present it, but there's something there with that.
Maybe it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It feels like it could be like a little political cartoon.
There you go.
Paw Patrol. Spin-off.
Alt-right spin-off of the Paw Patrol.
That's hilarious.
The Very Good Boys.
Do y'all want to get into that?
Oh no! Look, we were trying to take down this group, and now the Very Good Boys have shown up and they've started pushing everybody around. Why are the Very Good Boys wearing Paw Patrol uniforms? Excuse me, we are the. There's like videos of the Very Good Boys like beating protesters down wearing Paw Patrol uniforms,
Biting them.
The LA Kings suspended their mascot after a sexual harassment lawsuit. Why not just
Are
fire
you
him?
laughing at sexual harassment?
But like he's a mascot.
Because I still imagine it as the mascot in his everyday life.
Yeah. Me too, for sure.
Like, I'm seeing him like just as a tiger, like being creepy and calling people.
But you know
like,
how
hey,
good
it's
of a-
me. and
still in
the
character.
tiger comes.
You got to be a good ass mascot. I said this last week about the AIDS coach. You got to be a good ass mascot to keep your job. They just suspended him. He's a mascot. Just fucking fire him and get a new mascot. They're like, you're suspended. We're gonna talk to him later. It's like, no, let this motherfucker go.
He's got a legacy here.
He has to. I don't know. Like, I probably would be heartbroken if Benny the Bull. If some shit came. No, Benny the Bull, actually some shit did come out about him. And he is still Benny the Bull. So I guess I get why they suspended him.
What Benny the Bull do?
If
Benny the Bull had a sexual assault case too.
Anyone who dedicates their life to being inside a fluffier shell, I think we should have a more.
We should just investigate immediately.
Yeah.
Anybody that shows up to the audition should be investigated.
The interview process needs to be a lot more diligent.
Oh shit.
So I have a question. If this guy originated the role of Benny the Bull and like is always that mascot, and then he goes down, is Benny the Bull canceled, or is just the actor who plays Benny the Bull canceled?
Well, this has happened a couple times in history on a larger scale. The man who played Barney was accused of, I think, like being creepy to little girls, and then there was that whole Finding Elmo documentary.
Finding who?
Elmo. The guy. Am I blowing your mind? Do you not know?
A little bit.
Hey, bring the fucking. Well, these don't sound like conspiracies, but I still want you to turn them into conspiracies.
The Elmo thing. There was a whole documentary about
the
it.
Elmo guy.
I mean, it's not like we're laughing about it, but it's not. It's pretty fucked up. The guy who did the voice of Elmo and like puppeted him for. You guys are making me feel like
No, this is in the back of my memory.
Way, give us the Elmo story. I need it now.
And by the way, I'm gonna do this. My favorite thing to do, which is I'm gonna tell you about a documentary that I haven't seen. I like saw a trailer 10 years ago, and I'm like, you guys don't know about this, but it was.
Like you don't either, Zach. No, give it to us. I want to hear.
Yeah.
The guy who did the voice of Elmo for like decades was, I think, caught with child pornography. That's maybe.
I wish the news was always reported like this.
Yeah. The news should be reported.
In Inglewood, somebody was murdered.
Today, a lemonade stand was held up at gunpoint.
Okay, so
Well, and then it was just this whole investigation, and I think the documentary showed like, no, people said he was a great guy. No, people said he was a creep. And then I think we had a cultural reckoning to decide like, well, fuck, what do we do with Elmo now? And we kept him.
You keep Elmo. You keep Elmo. Elmo didn't do that. Elmo didn't have no child pornography. They didn't take Elmo down. If they would have arrested Elmo because he had like some other Muppets and some naked outfits and some shit, then it'd be weird. But no, Elmo gets to stay.
Elmo stays.
No,
he's my tickle me bro.
I agree with you. I don't.
fuck up.
I think that there's some like analogies that don't quite track about what we thought with other people in there and their music or their characters going because they got canceled.
It's a puppet.
I don't believe in that. To be clear, I'm just wondering if that viewpoint is out there.
No,
I don't believe in that.
Of course, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying because it's not your face on camera. Yeah. You're not the representative of this thing. Then that's otherwise. If it was
face.
It's his face.
It's about his face.
Yeah, his face wasn't there. He has to go. That's fine. But I'm pretty sure it's a million motherfuckers who can do Elmo impersonations.
Guys,
who can take the job.
I can't find a single fucking thing about this.
we should make up a documentary?
I know that's why I was like,
Now we have to shoot this.
guys. Okay, this is from the Hollywood Reporter in 2014. No. It's got a good. Or maybe it's happy. I don't know if there's a happy ending or not. Elmo puppeteer Kevin Clash cleared of sex abuse charges.
He was cleared.
You
brought this motherfucker. You dirt this motherfucker's name back up after they. He was cleared of all fucking.
There was a whole. Oh,
I think that's why I might have been a little.
Hey, he black, and you gonna come on here? I didn't even know Elmo was black until right now. You gonna bring that energy on my fucking show? Take down this black man who was cleared.
there was a documentary. It was a popular movie.
Shit.
Wow, this is the danger of media.
Yeah.
You know, just because it was a documentary.
When are we gonna talk about Sasquatch?
Let's get into it, man.
I didn't mean it was real.
It was a. I want to say it was maybe, possibly nominated for an Oscar, or at least in the discussion to be.
John?
All right, let me see. On it.
the Elmo documentary.
I'm
deep on the Elmo. I'm deep in the Elmo game now.
I also want to be. You guys keep talking.
I'm legitimately here. I'm like, whoa, but he did have 2 individuals file lawsuits, and that's too many. So
I feel like when lawsuits are settled, that doesn't mean happy ending.
I'm with you. I'm reading. I'm trying to figure it out. But all I'm saying is, of course, it's a black man. We ain't over here investigating motherfucking Miss Piggy and what she used to do. I don't know if Miss Piggy has any problematic.
I'm pretty sure the voice actor who voiced Miss Piggy just passed away.
No,
you just made it up.
I feel like a few weeks ago. So.
Also, Miss Piggy was a black man, so you're bringing that.
Wait, who voiced Miss Piggy? I'm on here.
So okay, way back in my early Hollywood days when I first moved out here, I was a PA and I worked on a commercial that had the Muppets in it. It was a Super Bowl commercial. And they have the truck. They have this fucking semi-truck that has every Muppet in there. But you're never allowed to see the Muppets not alive. So on set, even in between takes, they're still being the Muppets. Miss Piggy's doing her thing. The human can never be acknowledged. They are live creatures. You guys are like, yes, of course, as they should be. But then I caught a glimpse of the truck, and it opened up, and it's just all of these bodies on meat hooks, and it's just Kermit and Miss Piggy and Animal laying dead and lifeless.
If you were a child, it would have fucking ruined your life.
And they are just more dead than dead could ever be.
What do you mean they're not allowed to break character?
So on set,
I remember we had the Muppets at BuzzFeed before.
These motherfuckers don't have rights to just take a break and just be fucking John for a second?
Lunch?
No break.
Derek? He can't just be Derek for 2 seconds?
He is always.
No. No, I cannot. I'm really hungry.
Who's Derek?
Damn, that's crazy.
Derek's wife's calling. She's sad.
But who's Derek?
They're just breaking all these labor laws.
Yeah.
No, honey, she means nothing to me, I swear.
Oh my God.
I was in character. I think Big Bird was the one that passed away, though, Chris.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
I'm kidding.
All right.
Man, imagine trying to get in that Big Bird game.
I was like, what did Big Bird do, Zach?
Big Bird. I feel like Keith could transition to Big Bird.
Yeah, that's his fallback for sure. What character, what puppet do you think that you could take over for? Was that the question I'm going to ask? Sure.
Is it?
Ooh.
Or what puppet best represents you?
Oh, best represents. I was going to try puppet voice.
Sounded like a very bad Bill Cosby for a second.
Maybe. I mean, wow, who would you want to play? I feel like playing Elmo, if you really got into that character, would be a little psychotic.
I hear they're hiring.
I gotta refresh myself on puppets.
Oh, wait, is it strictly Sesame Street or any puppet?
No,
I was thinking Sesame.
Muppet. You mean Muppets too?
Oh, any of the Jim Henson Company?
Muppets.
What you mean? Yeah, you got Kermit.
Dark Crystal's up for grabs, guys.
Wow.
I love Kermit, obviously. Kermit's a great man.
You think that you're Kermit?
I don't know if I'm Kermit.
Ray Romano's Kermit.
I like Kermit.
Kermit was abused right before our eyes, and we did nothing about it.
What?
Miss Piggy was so abusive to Kermit, and we all thought it was funny.
I thought you meant the man that had his hand up Kermit's ass the whole time.
No,
but he
didn't have it great either.
Toxic-ass relationship.
It's very toxic. Miss Piggy, he's with her for money. She has on a new outfit every time he gets nothing.
Yeah. Or
Well, she could be.
Is
from
that where
money.
his paycheck
Comes
goes
from
to?
money.
You think that she comes from money?
It kind of feels like she does come from money, or maybe she's like somebody who presents that they come from money even though they don't come from.
Ooh, I like
I wouldn't be
it.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah,
She gets her hair done every time, so
she does.
yeah.
She does. Wait, I'm trying to remember. I guess Fozzie Bear.
I like Fozzie Bear though. Like
I guess
he was kind of fly though, Chris. I don't know if you bringing that Steez to the table. He was
You don't think I'm as fly as Fozzie Bear? People didn't
We're all
like
gone,
Fozzie
so.
Bear.
I don't care if you ain't fucking like him. You gotta
Who
respect
doesn't
him.
like Fonzie?
Like everybody was like, Fozzie Bear, right? He was like trying to be funny.
I feel like you give me Snuffleupagus vibe.
Whoa.
That's really cool. Thank
You
you.
know what I'm
It's a
saying?
huge
Just chill the fuck
compliment.
out, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just vibe out.
Especially with that shaggy hair right now.
yeah,
Oh, thanks,
you
bro.
little Snuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your new nickname, aka Lil Snuff.
You could be Puffaluffakiss.
Puffaluffagus.
Ooh.
His was better.
No, I
Lil
fuck with it.
Snuff, aka
Puffaluffagus.
Puffaluffagus.
Puffaluffagus, Lil Snuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome,
AKA
Chris.
Become a rapper.
You're welcome, Chris. The Wine and Weed host just gave you a name.
Puffaluffagus.
Wow.
Wait a second.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Wait a second.
Yeah, do you,
This
have,
is
do
reframed.
the
This
song
is the middle
plays.
camera.
you have anything you want to plug before we?
The song plays. I'm like, change it.
Did you guys intentionally get a chair for guests that like my arms are forcing me in this like very chill, relaxed position? I feel like
Yeah.
it opens people up.
That's on
That's
purpose.
good, man. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's the truth chair.
Truth chair. I get to wiggle back and forth like this. How fun!
I'm jealous.
Berlin brothel reopens after
Well-
lockdown, but no sex allowed. Is that not just a hotel now? Is this
Yeah.
just like a
Wait.
new hotel alert?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
why?
that's
Is it
my
a
question.
BYOV situation?
I think it has to be, right?
Right. Berlin brothels reopen after lockdown, but no sex allowed.
Yo, do you guys want to go to the brothel tonight? No sex stuff though. I just like the vibes.
Yeah. The architecture is really nice. Berlin's brothels were allowed to reopen last week after months of closure due to coronavirus restrictions, but full-on sex is still off limits. Instead, clients looking for sexual healing in the
Full-on
German
sex.
capital.
That's where I'm stuck.
Guys, you can do everything but penetrate, okay?
I want you to just dip it in very slowly once,
Yeah.
and then you have to leave.
This is the kissing room.
Hey, how much for a nice hug? I could really use a fucking hug.
Yeah, they're definitely charging a lot for hugs right now.
100%. With masks and like full
Yeah,
hazmat
it doesn't
suits.
feel the same. The hugs don't feel the same.
No.
Full on sex.
Have I ever sanitizer
Why
in
don't they
between?
just pick up the glory hole thing?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
They really
Canada
should.
CDC said people should have sex via glory holes. if
No,
wanna
they
have
did
sex.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
That's
they
real
did.
news, Zach.
They
It
did.
happened on
I
this show.
thought you.
That happened on. Well, I gotta subscribe, and if you haven't, might I suggest? Wait, but I would assume that the cove could go through the body fluids.
You would assume.
Or are they rocking
Are you going to
condoms?
try it? Canada's like, you won't know until you try it.
No, I think it's got to be face to face. You know, if you don't have face to face sex, your coronavirus chances are down.
Are they not
So-
rocking
oh.
condoms through the glory hole? Because that would then answer a lot of my questions. Which,
Oh.
if it's sex work, they probably
I mean,
are.
I bet they advise condoms.
They should
through
advise
glory.
condoms.
Like they're the CDC.
I think that's just safe sex practice in general. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying, does your cum carry coronavirus?
I think it would.
You think if you
Let's-
got the Rona
let's
and
Google it.
you think if you got the Rona and you want to have sex, right? Let's say with your wife or your girlfriend, whoever,
Uh-huh.
and y'all, because I'm gonna go against his theory. I'm gonna help his theory and say, okay, you just doing it doggy the whole time, fam.
Okay.
And then you ejaculate.
Okay.
You think to yourself that coronavirus nut is actually transferable. I'm asking.
Yes, that is the theory that I am going with. Is that
and there's a whole wall in between. I don't think so.
if you are in
I like
a
this.
hazmat
You think-
suit
you
with a
think
hole
corona-
cut in your
you think
pants,
essentially coronavirus can impregnate you?
that is exact.
You have a corona baby?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm also thrown wondering if I've ever had full-on sex. So my mind is still going over that in the background.
Full on sex.
Like I've had sex, but full-on, I don't know. So now I'm questioning anything that I think I know about the transmission of fluids.
That's fair because
Okay.
if you're going to a brothel, you're having full on sex
I guess
versus
so.
just sex. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe I haven't.
We've been all having sex. They've been having brothel full on sex. If I'm paying for it, it's different.
Is it full on?
Well, okay, so COVID cannot. There's no evidence that the COVID-19 virus is transmitted through semen or vaginal fluids.
No evidence.
Oh, what if you were
Can't
the
rule it
child
out.
that also got your parents sick with coronavirus? Like you got impregnated and you became coronavirus. I think that would be the devil, maybe. The coronavirus sperm.
Devil.
That
You think the coronavirus? Are you saying that if you are
I have
corona
coronavirus, I fuck somebody through a glory hole, they get pregnant, that's a devil baby. That's
Yeah.
a devil coronavirus.
It's already
baby.
done, baby, just because you impregnate somebody through a glory hole. Nothing good can come of that.
He didn't have great chances.
It's the worst chance. It's like, how'd you and mom meet? We never met, actually.
Now go clean your room, Covey.
Kobe, you have to name Kobe.
COVID-safe co-working spaces have arrived. Adult webcam company Cam Soda has launched pop-up studios for cam girls so they have a workspace where they won't have to worry about bothering housemates or family with their potentially loud and erotic work. A test run for the concept was recently opened in Medellin, Colombia, where lockdown orders are still in place. Cam Soda took advantage of the hard-hit real estate market and converted one of the city's many empty warehouses into studios, featuring individual sanitized pods. Models submit to a temperature check before entry, and pods feature a laptop, bed, or couch, and a webcam. They are cleaned after each use.
I'm shutting it down already. Discriminating against men. I feel like there are no men in this. Are there men in this actual WeWork? Or for me, it feels like if it is, then it's problematic. Because then it's just creeps that are going to pay for the space just to come in and bother the women that are there. I'm stopping it. That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking
Are you
stopping.
saying it should be women only?
We're shutting it down.
I'm saying I don't fucking know what they should do. I'm saying that
I think it's an interesting idea that I'm sure it must be weird to be a cam girl and be like, I do a strip show, and then you finish and you shut the camera off and you're like alone in your house and like you just did a strip show. I bet it's more comfortable for the women to finish that and then go, well, I'm gonna go get a coffee and go to like the kitchen and have a mask on and be like, I just did a show, blah blah blah. Okay, back to work.
No, I feel like they would.
Feels like a little cam, but then also it could be, of course, hell, and it could be like some sex trafficking feeling place.
Am I wrong?
And that's
I feel like you want to strip in the comfort of your home if you're doing it.
It's nice to have a commute.
It is. If you like driving.
Everyone, I find it a peculiar business play right now. You know, it's like, you know what we really need is a public space business.
I mean, if we got to use this public space.
Yeah, but what is Cam like? I guess you're thinking about a company like Cam Soda. They're like, what the fuck else are we supposed to do? We're not. I guess they're still making, those girls are making their money at home. Why do this? Yes, you're right.
Why?
Well,
They're fine at home. Work from home. They were working from home before it was even popular.
This is just a way for other people to make money off of the hard work that you are doing. If you are the cam girl, that means that this is all your money. Now you're going to go to a place where someone is going to profit off of giving you a space.
Unless they're building out stages, man. Unless, if your house isn't that fucking nice, but you're like, my body is, but my house is dirty. What if you're like, I can't,
or my family is loud, or
you might be like, well, you know what? They're building out stages. I'm all with it.
Everyone has to stay at home, and you're a cam girl, and everyone else is working from home.
I think if you're paying a fucking monthly rent, weekly rent, or whatever, you should have the right to build out your own stage with under a certain budget and say fucking, hey, obviously, but you say, hey, I want to make my wall purple in the back and have.
If there's a fucking prop master where
There's
you go in and you check in,
You
and then they set deck it for you.
I love cam girls.
It's what kind of vibe are you looking for?
We're thinking of 70s chic. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Give me 20 minutes.
Ooh, you're wearing red. Okay.
It's gonna clash with the back.
We're gonna switch this all around.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea. I guess I don't fucking know. I'm all for people finding out new ways to make money.
I can think
right
of
now.
a best case scenario of it, and I can think of a worst case scenario of it, and either of them could be happening. So it's hard to endorse either one.
Yeah. I genuinely feel like I have nothing to contribute.
Yeah, I don't.
No, me
That's
either.
how I feel
No,
too.
that's why we're doing rapid fire, because we knew that was gonna be quick. We're good.
TikTok users attempting to educate by pretending to be Holocaust victims and wearing the Star of David, striped uniforms, and fake bruises are accused of dishonoring the lives of millions of Jews in tone-deaf trend-branded trauma porn.
No, get rid of it. But continue, John.
Footage shows people
I'm
wearing...
intrigued.
Footage shows people wearing the sign of David, striped clothing and makeup to look like bruises. In others, the user's background is the Auschwitz concentration camp.
Oh boy.
Those behind the clips defended their actions, saying it was to educate people. Director of Survivor Affairs of the U.S. Holocaust Museum, Diane Saltzman, said it dishonors
Wasn't
the memory
good.
of victims. Yeah. Wasn't even
Wait, so
funny.
hold the fuck up. Are they not little Jewish kids doing this? Like,
No,
these are just like some random fucking.
I think it's all over the place, right? I think people in the picture look like a fucking black person.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Let me
I don't
see.
know. Hold on.
I don't know. This is
No-
not. This is
no black-
I don't know. There's no black people.
No
involved in
black
this
kid is
shit.
dumb
Yeah.
enough to do this.
You're
this
right,
is
actually.
this is a middle America white
You're
thing.
right.
Or like a woke.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
East
some of
Coast
them are
liberal
doing
There's
this.
white,
a
yeah.
little like wokeness to
Some
it.
are
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah.
They're like, you get it? The Holocaust.
It's-
I'm on TikTok and this is my medium.
It's horrible.
Do they mean well? But so now, what exactly are they doing? Are they like wearing striped pajamas and hitting the woe, or?
No. Okay. Let's see. I can pull up a clip.
But they could have
I
educated
do
in
wanna
so many
know
other
what the-
ways.
Yeah. Oh no. Are we gonna see a clip?
They
hold
could
on,
have
there's an ad.
educated in so many. Do we want to put it on TV?
Oh, sure. I can airplay it.
Wow. Oh, this is exciting. I mean, hey, if Spielberg can depict the Holocaust, why not the young artist working
which-
on TikTok?
You know what?
My brain's
It's a fair-
bouncing around.
It's a fair argument.
if we can give Oscars to Holocaust movies on the regular,
Your
Well,
budget isn't big enough for this, Missy.
they're just because they're bad
There you go.
TikToks? Is that what we're saying? What if
Yeah.
they're really good TikToks?
Oh, so you're saying?
What, so
all
now,
right, I'm
now
challenging
you got
What if? Oh no, here we go. How did you die? Oh boy. Oh boy. What is this, like POV? You're being haunted by the ghost of a
No,
Holocaust?
I guess you're St. Peter.
What the fuck is this?
Wait,
No. Don't tell me this is a beauty tutorial.
We know it's not a dance video.
is
That
this
was
is a
off
different
beat.
video,
This
right?
is-
No, this is a compilation.
What's your number?
Oh.
What? What the fuck was that? So, oh god, they're like
Oh.
lip syncing the songs.
What song is this?
Oh boy.
Oh, so like it's like the zombie.
Imagine-
It's like dressing up as zombies, but they're dressing up as Holocaust.
Yeah, imagine this
They're
video
like
with WAP
cosplaying.
in the background.
Oh
Is
my
this kind
God.
of like the same mentality like
The
when they were
next
like if
girl's
Anne
doing
Frank
the
had a
WAP
Twitter or something like that?
Yeah, I guess.
How are they picking the music?
Here's what I also want to know is that
What?
TikTok is algorithm based, right? So what videos were you watching before this
What?
that
Whoa.
led you down this
Wait,
rabbit hole?
Wait.
Go back, John.
Whoa.
Sorry, you missed the turn in
Motherfucker.
that, Zach, and I know you're gonna want to see
Okay,
it.
so it's
Shawn
the boy-
Mendes, he is
Oh.
coming for you.
Get that chew.
To the shower.
Is
Wait.
this a bad transition
Oh,
though?
one
Is
of
our
them is
problem
black?
with this?
It was Locked Out of Heaven was the song he chose?
Yeah, we walk out of heaven.
From Bruno Mars.
Ah, jeez, this is hurting my brain. Okay, but now, I have to ask, are we upset because the art is bad?
That's what's happening. That is what's happening.
So you can...
That's
so,
what's going on. That's what's
Yeah,
going on
So
here.
it's, you can make
it's a bad challenge.
You can make Holocaust art, but don't
Why
do
is
it
everyone
bad.
using this song?
No, I think
It's the official Holocaust. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Oh,
wow. This
man, these are weird.
I think the intention is bad.
Do you guys want to watch Cars next?
I'm down.
Look, if
I think the
there
intention
was
is
a
bad.
girl that you were like cringy, but she was doing a TikTok where she's like, "You need to hear about the Holocaust," and like was like, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
doing some slam poetry thing about it. And you're like, this is bad, but it comes from a good place. This is literally like, this is a trend, and I'm gonna repeat it even if I have no idea what it really is or means. It's like a zombie, like they're using it as like a.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
makeup.
I mean,
it's a
at
makeup
least-
tutorial video.
They were doing World War II homework, and we're like, I got an idea for a TikTok. And that's basically what it was.
I don't know. I wonder if I'm
And
just
then
like...
it became the biggest TikTok.
I feel like because I'm a Jew, I'm like, well, maybe I'm the only one who can be contrarian here. But I
like it.
I don't know. I feel like their intentions aren't terrible in that. It's just such a bad execution. Like, okay, maybe our rule of thumb here is that if you're under 20 something, maybe your first piece of art shouldn't be a Holocaust throwback.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till you're a little older to touch that one. But like, there's been a lot of art about the Holocaust that raises awareness. It's just we don't I think, all like this as a medium, right?
No, it's also that their intentions don't necessarily feel sincere, as versus feeling like we want to get views on a TikTok. This
don't know
challenge
about
is
kids,
popping
man.
right now.
Oh, so you think
Let's
they're just
jump
like,
in.
let's
Oh
get
no,
those
it's a
hot
challenge.
views. Okay.
They're like, oh, it's a challenge, and this is how you go. It's like, who can put together the best Holocaust fucking outfit first, and then it goes from there. It's like, and then you're gonna score this with Locked Out of
Hey,
Heaven.
I saw your Holocaust video. Did really good. Congrats.
The cosplay leading up to it, I think, is thinking about them making their Mom, do you have anything that I could borrow?
But
it's like drab, no, like a little more like concentrated, campy.
I'm just pissed about Locked Out of Heaven. It's like Jewish people don't even care. They don't care about heaven. Why is this the fucking song?
Wait, that I couldn't really hear the song. Is that those were the
It was
lyrics?
Bruno Mars. No. One of them was like, they used one song like 3 times.
Yeah, it was
which made me feel like this. I don't know how this became the official
It
song.
sounded like a Billie Eilish song or something. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it better have been a Jewish
you
artist
make me
at
feel
least.
like I was Locked Out of Heaven was definitely a common. When I don't know, whatever that challenge is, where they're in today's world and then they switch and they're a Jew in the Holocaust, then they play Locked Out of Heaven. That's what I got from that compilation.
So you did like the storytelling.
I know.
When you really break that down,
it was resonant.
It's something I've never seen before, and
The lip syncing was perfect. It's decadent.
it was. Yeah. Okay. So we overall endorse though.
I think that is what I am saying.
We're all indoors.
I think so. Yeah.
10 out of 10 would watch again.
We have notes. Would we say don't ever try again? I don't. I think we're all saying emphatically go
As a
again.
studio, we have notes.
we would love to help you improve on
we
this
can
concept.
work through this.
Yeah.
Holocaust art isn't off the table, but this might not be the way in.
Lil Michaela, love what you're doing. Really feeling good about this. Have you thought about maybe not the black and white? Start there. Okay. Do you need to be dressed as a Holocaust victim to get this message across?
Yeah.
Do you have to be a ghost?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so many ways they could have went. Such bad. So bad. Do y'all want to talk about the Netflix shit?
What's the Netflix show?
Netflix apologized about thousands called to remove the film that sexualizes young girls. There's one I think called
Yeah, it's a French film.
It's French. Oh, so you know about it. It's called Cuties.
Yeah.
Already the name I heard it and was like, But then when I saw the poster, you can read it, John.
Okay.
When I saw the poster, I was like, how did this even get through?
It's an interesting story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Netflix issued an apology Thursday after thousands signed a petition demanding the immediate removal of the controversial French film Cuties from their streaming platform. The movie, about an 11-year-old who rebels against her family and joins a free-spirited dance crew, is accused in the online campaign of sexualizing young girls for the viewing pleasure of pedophiles. Originally titled, Mignons? The project premiered earlier this year at the Sundance Film Festival, where it won jury award for directing. On social media, people are calling Netflix poster for the movie, which pictures its 4 preteen stars posing in costumes, baring their legs and midriffs, disgusting, upsetting, and sick. Netflix has apologized for its promotional materials, and there are no plans to scrap the film, which is set to debut globally on September 9th.
But I did see the posters and I was like, interesting, but I didn't write off the film. I didn't say like, I don't want to see it. I was more like, I don't know why this photo shoot feels a little off. And it's because it's French. Not like that. Just saying like it's
They're different over there.
No, it's like Americans are really, you know, each country kind of complains about their own thing. And right now, I guess right now it's not cool to molest kids. Is what I'm saying.
We're having a little bit of an anti-pedophile
Yeah,
moment.
we're having a movement.
We're having a little bit of a time.
Which is sad that we have to have a movement.
The intent, I think the pushback on it is that the intention of the film, as far as I understand, I don't know anything, is that it kind of goes against those people by the end of the day, and they're like, no, I don't know. Have you heard anything about it?
I have
like
heard
the content of it.
I didn't care to read much into this, but I read a little bit. And so, to correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's a French movie, and the problem is not with the movie, but rather how it was marketed, because the French marketing of this movie it's like I haven't seen the movie. It seems like a nice movie about
Another
kids.
documentary we haven't seen.
And so Elmo's in it. No. But the Netflix advertisement was seen as sexualization, or rather was sexualization. What is so weird to me about this story, though, is that I feel like people are just using it, as you alluded to kind of talk about this grand conspiracy of secret billionaires molesting kids, and that Netflix is part of this Illuminati network.
Oh, I didn't know it got that deep. I just was joking. Wait,
no, that's the thing. Yeah, it's being
this
used
is a real
for that.
Oh yeah, people are going like,
oh shit! Thank you for bringing me. No, I just thought that the poster did feel weird, and
it is weird.
And I kind of left it there in my head of like, oh, they're gonna move it, cool. And I didn't even like dive deeper into it. So I didn't know it got into a whole conspiracy.
Could see, I mean, the conspiracy that there is some evil person that is like, and I will bring pedophile content to the world does seem insane. But also, there are fucking people in the YouTube world that were profiting off of basically making pedophile content.
That's a great point.
Like,
that's fair.
So like, it's not like that's crazy. It's not like that doesn't exist. But it is insane that they would be doing it in a big boardroom at Netflix. I don't think that's the case. I think they went, this is a good film and it's a French film and you got to see it. But then somebody made the decision to market it like that, and that's weird.
That's what it is for me. Is like when I dive into
the marketing person is doing that.
Any of this shit. From if this conspiracy with Netflix and if they're a part of the whole pedophile thing to like, fuck, this is one of those moments. I'm like, I'm too high. This fucking moment earlier.
I was there, man.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like what's crazy to me is like, whether it be a white supremacist or this pedophile, what it seems to be at least is that everyone is still so loud, right? Because like with these institutions, we know they're fucked and they're crazy and they're fucking whatever, they're insane, but they were built a certain way from almost a secrecy. Through America, through all this stuff was a secrecy of. No, I'm just saying that they kind of ran amongst each other, and now I joke about this. I say this to you, like Trump fucked it up because Trump was just too loud for the white supremacists. Like, we know we're white supremacists. You're being too fucking loud.
To tell everybody.
It was like, why are you yelling? We wear the hoods for a reason. it's like, and you know, individuals are being too loud. So it's like, for me, what always throws me off is like, if that is the case, right? And I want to believe, and I do believe that there are things going on behind whatever. I don't believe everything, but if that is the case, why be so loud? You're just that. Do you really feel as though you have that much power and that you're that untouchable that you like? I can be loud and nothing will happen. And if that's the case, that's crazy that we allow motherfuckers to even get in these positions.
Or do the marketers work into their strategy that we're going to talk about it because they know they're being provocative. They know it's weird to talk about. They know pedophiles are on people's mind. And now we're talking about the Netflix show, and they're telling us that it's not what you expect it to be.
Yeah, but
and now we're going to watch it. I wonder if that's like part of marketing.
Guess what? Watch this. It's not what you expect it to be. You come here.
What's the boycott?
It's still young girls being sexualized. So that pedophile is still seeing that marketing and still being like, when's that coming out?
That's true.
When's that coming out? Thanks, man. September 3rd. I'll get the lotion ready. So like, it's like fucking
creepy as fuck.
So yeah, it doesn't matter if
it's just saying the marketing people are the evil people.
That's what I'm saying. But even if that's not your master, but they work with the marketing people. That's still ultimately a big company okaying something.
That's
even
true.
if they outsourced it, cool. They still have to okay it. And somebody saw it and was like, looks good to go. I'm asking myself, how long is that chain of people that everybody was like, it's good to go? Like, didn't nobody say, hey man, it's a little weird?
Are we appealing to
someone should have gotten fired, or maybe at least a demerit on their record for this.
You did the pedophile thing, Gary.
Did you see the picture?
You're getting a demerit. Yeah, they look weird.
They look weird, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's
kind of gross.
The mental gymnastics that you have to do to go from people doing really stupid things to then a grand conspiracy, the idea that all of Hollywood is in on conspiracies together, which I know is a shared feeling.
I'm starting most of them on this podcast. Each week.
It's so much coordination, right? So many people have to know. And the idea that everybody's in on it, that's a lot of people to be in on a conspiracy.
And not tell anyone.
Right.
A bunch of loud, attention-hungry people.
I agree with you, yes, right? But then, again, like I said, from Spotlight, you watch something and you watch how many people really allow things to happen and how many people are a part of institutions, whether they realize it or not. You know what I'm saying?
That is, sure.
Like, so for me, it becomes like, okay, even if that person themselves is not doing this, have we all okayed it for so long, or it's been in plain sight and we just haven't, it's been normalized, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like when creepy motherfuckers go down and you start looking back, you be like, damn, that nigga was kind of saying, when R. Kelly went down, when you went back and listened to his music, you was like, this motherfucker was telling us.
It was always there.
And we was just like, this shit is hot. Nigga, this is amazing. And it was like, he is telling us the whole time.
Robert wanted us to know.
One.
Age is just a number,
come up
right?
to my room of fun. Room of fun? You're counting? This is crazy. What? What? Am I talking crazy? No, this motherfucker is song after song. You go back and you realize you're like, damn, this nigga really was the Pied Piper. This is crazy. He went by the name of Pied Piper.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
that was his name.
Down.
He called himself the Pied Piper of R&B.
Oh no.
Yeah,
he was telling us.
They played that at bar mitzvahs I went to.
He led the children out of town. That's the story of the Pied Piper.
Bro,
he goes
he
in.
would tell us. And we was like, nah, he ain't talking about that shit.
They played that in Space Jam.
So I'm just saying that to say, yeah, I think what we do a lot of times as people is that we tell ourselves it can't be the case because we know we're good people. And we're like, there's no way that people are doing this thing. There's just no way. And then when you find out there's a way, you're like, I'm giving people too much credit. I tell him all the time, he thinks everyone is just like, and I'm like, bro, you give people too much credit.
I find good intentions within people.
And I believe them, that I know they're there for a lot of people, but I also know that there are a lot of people. So even a tiny percentage of fuck ups is a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think that's
well,
I want so what I'm pausing with and like short circuiting over is in my pot addled brain is what you're saying to me makes sense and I agree with it, but then there's this slippery slope between that and Pizzagate and people believing that not just people within government or not just people within Hollywood are bad creeps, is that the entire system is built around their secret organization and that Donald Trump, our savior, is going to ride in on a white horse and, like that is what that's all gotten looped up with.
But that's like the deep. I agree.
And so that's why I'm like, well, like yes, I agree with everything that they're upset about, but like up here, it's not this
but you
deep cavern.
What gotta let people do their own research, and then from that, the ones who are crazy are gonna do the crazy version of that. They're gonna always take it further. You can't stop those people from taking it further. But yeah, for sure, people think everything about what they don't know is weird, and that allows everyone in the world to become a writer. And I always say that, I say everybody in the world they can write their own story. So if I have this much, I'll write my own story. All you gotta do is give me this much, I'll write my own story. So it's like, oh, okay, you're telling me this much about Hollywood, or if one person is confirmed, I'll just write stories all from that. So it becomes like, oh, the cancel movement, Kevin Spacey with children. Then it becomes, okay, everybody, because it's like I can write my own story. I'll get creative as a motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's tough because like power, we know that power corrupts, and so yes, people in powerful positions have done a lot of bad shit and should be held accountable. I don't think I'm saying anything controversial there.
No.
I'm like, what am I even? That's not insightful in any way. Yeah,
No.
fucking of course it is.
But you'll always have the option of cutting out whatever you want.
No.
You're like, no, wait, I don't want to talk bad about powerful people. I had something and I don't remember it.
I think.
I wanted to talk about this because you just referenced like the QAnon and conspiracy thing.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing to me about that is that they first somehow think that Donald Trump rose to where he rose without that system. Like, it's all about like, oh, this system is based on pedophiles and wealth and blah, blah, blah. But Donald Trump, an outsider. And it's like, if anyone's an insider into the secret rich world of creeps, is that guy. How do you think this guy is an outsider? And that's like just... I don't know. I actually don't know what the answer is.
He has
for
this
that.
somewhat remarkable talent of just telling the world that convincing people that other people do the things that he does before we convince him. Not convince. Sorry, take that again. Move on.
I feel like no. He does have a great like skill in the sense of like just saying. You know what he is to America? He's that abusive boyfriend that's just like no. And he's like, don't ask me anything else. Just no. And everybody's always like, he hasn't given me more reason to believe he's lying. You're like, yes, he has. He simply just says no, or they're lying on me. He does not even give like good reasoning ever. He's just
I have
like,
a photo of you there. That's not true.
Yes, and he was just. It's a very simple response.
I found these texts on your phone. No, you didn't.
Yeah, and then she's like, I guess I'm crazy.
That's crazy. You trust my phone? You trust my phone.
My phone.
That's stupid.
And you know what it also is? It's also that girl that's with that crazy boy, toxic boyfriend. It's also like, if I'm so deep in the game with this individual, I can't back out now.
You called back that boyfriend in the toxic relationship, but in my mind, we're calling back to Miss Piggy beating Kermit.
Exactly. Kermit can't back out now.
Donald Trump is Miss Piggy.
Their whole branding and marketing has been around each other. He can't back out now. So if nothing else, you're just like, oh, I can't back out now.
I'm giggling over here because I was trying to give a piping hot take about Trump 3.5 years into this, as if every joke hasn't already been made. Yeah. Like, I got this new observation about Donald that I want to try out on you guys.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love the Donster, huh? People call him Donster?
Donster.
Donster, yeah.
Donster fire.
They gotta love the Donster, huh? Wait, we have a plant. He's a plant. This guy's not a real MAGA guy. He just called him the Donster. He's definitely undercover.
Donarino, right?
This guy's not a real Trump supporter. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure this guy in the corner is not a real Trump supporter. I want to go asteroid hitting Earth.
Asteroid hitting Earth.
Let's do it.
Why are you fucking laughing, John, before you even do it? We might die.
I'm so curious. I need to make proper precautions.
How much thigh am I giving in this shot?
Just enough.
Nice.
The right amount, I'll tell you that much. Okay.
It feels like a lot.
Chris, your thighs don't hit the same, man.
No, those are
You're not.
Those are thighs.
And like your hairs on your legs are like smooth. You're not shaving those, right?
No, actually, I shaved one of them.
Okay, I felt that, but I thought maybe you had. I thought you had alopecia on one leg, and I was like, he can't grow hair on one leg.
A very polite way to ask, because you're like, yo, something's wrong with his fucking leg.
No, so why'd you shave just one?
We fucking try guy shit. We did a video where we shaved our legs, but I cut myself so many times immediately.
Yeah, you did.
And I was like, well then fuck this. Also, I heard that it's really itchy when it grows back. So I was like, I was bleeding a lot.
Okay. So your legs are normally hairy, kind of like Chris's.
This is my normal. This one over here is my standard.
Oh
look.
Yeah, I got that.
It's coming back quick. I would say quicker than you think. But it's a whole, like imagine having to shave the real estate of 7 of your faces, however, well, you don't shave, but.
I do shave.
No, but like.
The fuck was that? Yeah, I shave sometimes. I actually just started wearing a beard recently.
Oh, okay.
But I would have to shave all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's like every 4 days. And
no, every day.
Every day.
My facial grows so quick. It'd just be like, what the fuck, man? I don't want a full beard. And both my brothers have beards, and it was like my way of being like, I'm my own person.
Aha.
3 brothers. So it's like, so then I'm have a beard. I'm just one of those motherfuckers now.
I feel like if I could, I would. If you can do it, you do it.
You can't grow a beard?
Not convincingly.
You look like you have a little what's it called?
Scruff.
No, it feels like if you wanted to grow a beard, you could, and you're lying to yourself.
Thank you so much.
You ever thought about full-on bearding?
Do you not have that like patch of area that doesn't grow?
You looking at mine on purpose. You fucking
No,
understand.
where?
He was staring at mine and saying that.
Where is it? What's yours?
It's right here.
That's mine.
I had stitches.
No shit.
As a kid.
Okay.
You didn't live life for real if you didn't have stitches right here as a kid or in your eye.
Oh yeah,
That you
I got
fucking
stitches
lit.
right here.
Yeah, there you go, John. Eye or yeah, well, there's enough. I saw that.
One.
That was enough.
Yeah.
You have you lived?
Do I have stitches on my face?
Yeah.
Well, no.
He got hit by a car.
I got hit by a car.
Yeah, but that was,
I
like,
had stitches in
recently?
my head,
Oh, okay.
kind of.
That was recently, and we came to
I
realize
also
he
hit a
deserved
pole.
that.
I got
true.
some life.
He deserved that as well.
Well, that was the
I didn't
universe.
deserve that. I did not
to
deserve
really have
that.
to fight. If you
No
deserve-
way.
You jumped in front of the car.
No, I didn't.
And
I was
said,
in
"Hey."
the middle of the street, and he was coming straight at me from like
You didn't deserve
12 feet.
No
of a
matter what,
from,
you didn't
from a
deserve.
bunch of feet from a distance. I can show you the parking lot. And I was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And then he just hit me.
I heard that
never
you.
I didn't run out of the way.
I heard
told
you
him to
insulted
stop.
that car's mother.
Did you?
Well, she was a whore.
Wow.
No, of course not. I would never.
He's
Nick
never
Wayne.
offered to take me to the fucking scene of the crime ever until right now. He's
I'll
like, I can show
take
you
you.
the
I
parking
will
lot.
easily take
transportable?
you to see him.
Yeah,
What
let's do
parking?
it.
What parking lot?
How far away is it?
Probably 20 miles. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20
Okay, that's a
miles.
very big difference.
Do you want to
20
take
minutes.
these cell phones in the car? None of us should drive. We'll
Uber.
We'll get
Yeah.
we'll
This
Uber,
episode is sponsored by Uber. We want to
Uh-huh.
thank the good folks at Uber.
and we'll go as a live podcast experience.
And then
I
we'll
like
measure it out and be like, no way, Chris, you deserve to get hit. That's this week's wine and weed. No, Chris, Chris, you didn't deserve to get hit. Nobody deserves to get hit by a
Mythbusters.
car at the end of the day.
It was very scary, and we were very.
Yeah. I remember he called me. I've said this before on this podcast, but he called me and was like, yo, I just got hit by a car. And I was like, why am I the first motherfucker you called? This is crazy.
Well, because I was
I
on
know.
my way to your house.
I still didn't like that you called me first. It felt like too much responsibility was on my plate. I was like, does he need me to fix his
Hey,
phone?
I'm running late.
I would've done whatever.
Might need to stop over in the hospital right quick.
Yeah, that's yeah, and I
Well,
was like,
Sterling
10,
was like,
15.
all right, so you need me to do it?
well, I was like,
Do I have to
I said to him,
go?
I can come to you. Where are you at if you need me? And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm just letting you know because
I got
was
the guy who hit me to drive me to the hospital.
No kidding.
Because I was like, I don't want to make you pay for an ambulance. Because you're going to pay for this ultimately because this is completely your fault.
Mhm.
And like, it's like $1,500 for me to get an ambulance.
I mean,
I was like, just take me there. And it was a really awkward car ride.
I bet.
With the guy who just hit me. And he was
Hey.
like, hey, you could tell he thought about it too. He like thought about it for a second. And then he went, no, yeah, definitely. Hey, I'm really sorry, man. Because like, you always think about when
So,
you get a car
it
accident.
took him a
saying
while
sorry.
to say sorry.
He did, but then I feel like he thought, you know how you always think about it in a car accident? Also, I don't know, you don't know what to do when you get hit by a car. If you get in a car accident, you exchange information, you take a picture of their ID
You
or
give him your
something.
Instagram.
But this situation, it was like, well, I don't call my car insurance.
Follow me on Instagram. I don't know what to do
So
right
you're,
now.
so you're driving. It's a little bit of silence. So you a podcast guy or no? Okay.
Actually, you should listen to Wine and Wheat.
We'll talk about you later.
Okay, we could just do radio. Silent. Okay, yeah, we'll do silence.
I think we did do silence.
that's uncomfortable. Like
I also
Can I
like,
window?
I kind of reveled in it as a life moment.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I was like, this is pretty funny. I do that a lot. I kind of zone out. And
so
go,
you did it for
then zoom
the
out and be like,
actual-
this is funny.
You did it to like write your own script.
I did it to save him $1,500.
You could have Ubered.
I
like
did, and
$15.
I did Uber out of there.
Yeah, but you could have Ubered there.
No,
you
actually,
were like,
Jordan
I'm gonna
Dunn came and
finish
got
this
me.
scene.
You think?
I got hit by a car. What's funny, Chris? Getting in the car with the guy that hit you.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
You were like, I'm a writer.
What's
I
funnier?
actually did say, he's like, do you want to ride? I was like, or you can get me an Uber. I don't want to get an ambulance. He was like, I'll give you a ride if you want to ride.
No.
Yeah.
Chris, I personally like your
I'd
writing
be
decision.
shaky.
I like the direction.
And
you
I was
went.
like, of course I'll get a ride.
So I
Yeah.
guess this is the front of the hospital. So you good from? Oh, actually, I mean,
You want to wait with
do you
me?
want to come upstairs with me? And
It's
maybe-
going to be a great scene.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I could wait with you, and then don't leave the surgery. It would really mean a lot if you hung out with me for a
Those
bit.
keys.
All right. Well, looks
I'll
like
drop my keys.
looks like surgery's done. Do you need a ride home? Yeah, that'd be nice. All right. Well, here's your place.
Me and the
again,
guy are getting married.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you're a great
I'm not even
friend.
pressing charges.
Can I call you a friend?
Yeah, sorry again about that whole hitting you with the car thing.
Kiss me, you fool.
And scene.
We made a joke.
Oh shit! Did we do
Asteroid? You don't
I don't
wanna
know.
talk about
Oh,
the
Asteroid! I'm so high, bro. You gotta.
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
want to talk
Asteroid.
about. I just
we
wanna,
didn't even get into it.
I don't know what the asteroid is.
It's an
Okay.
asteroid.
And asteroid is a space rock.
No, of course I don't know.
was
I've
joking,
even heard
Chris.
this.
You ever see
story.
Star Wars? It's like the stuff floating in it.
He
No,
just saw it.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
in the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Asteroid
Oh, okay.
is a movie.
I thought you were talking about Star Wars. I was like, what?
Asteroids is a video game.
Yes, it is a video game. All right, anyway.
Okay.
Amid a pandemic, civil unrest, and a divisive U.S. election season, we now have an asteroid zooming towards us.
Yeah.
On the day before the presidential vote, no less. Yep, the celestial object known as 2018 VP1 is
2018.
is projected
Yeah.
to come close to Earth on
it's-
November 2nd, according to the Center for Near Earth Object Studies at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Its diameter
Slide
is
it.
0.002 kilometers, or about 6.5 feet. According to NASA's data, it was first identified at Palomar University in California in 2018. NASA says there are 3 potential impacts, but based on 21 observations spanning 12.968 days, the agency has determined the asteroid probability won't have a deep impact, let alone bring Armageddon. The chance of it hitting us is just 0.41%, data show.
The fuck?
Okay, sorry.
0.41. That's not that low.
That's not that
You
low.
fucking you start with that, okay?
Yeah.
You don't make me read a whole
Yeah, I
article.
know.
just to be like, by the way,
we could be that
good.
wrong. We could be
It's
that wrong.
6.5 feet.
There was a couple years ago.
It's 5 feet.
6.5 feet in diameter, the asteroid.
This motherfucker is not. He might be a small forward in the NBA if he was here. This
Yes.
motherfucker.
I'm taller than this asteroid.
Yes, yeah. This
This asteroid not even going.
Asteroid.
The Rock could literally fight this asteroid and win.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, asteroid. We got
I'll
bigger
slap the
problems.
fuck out of you, asteroid. We're handling
Burn up.
racism.
We got bigger problems. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't like that he would have become a problem because he's 2018 and COVID-19. And it's like if all the worst things this year weren't even named after the year they happened, I would feel
Yeah.
bad for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It's like they should have one thing and it should be the shittiest things.
But this year's just been shitty, huh?
COVID-19. Why don't they call it COVID-20?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But
But this one was called like ACE 2018.
There was a
we're not against.
I was like, wasn't that nowhere?
No, he was. Yeah, but
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
there was an asteroid a couple years ago that almost hit us, and they didn't know about it until like it passed us.
Is that not a problem? Is that not a problem? Like I saw Sam J said this. I don't want to ruin her stand up, but she said something about like we just letting Elon Musk fly into space and shit. We just allowing this shit. Like it's not lost that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, why would we be okay with NASA not knowing about an asteroid until like a day before? Like, do your fucking job, NASA. What are y'all doing?
Getting defunded.
Shit.
It is. If an asteroid were coming though, like if this one was like, hey guys, there's like a 80% chance, or let's just bump it up to 25, a 1 in 4 chance. Do you want to know?
I don't think they would tell us
Oh,
anyway.
fuck.
I think they'll hit us with a low percentage like that anyway to make us feel like, oh,
Would
It
they
won't-
know where it was going to hit? They wouldn't, right?
Well,
because, like,
You could predict, I think.
do you think you could be like, this will
Stone
hit
Mountain.
Italy?
I think the idea. I think in this hypothetical.
stop it from hitting Stone Mountain.
we need to
White
change.
supremacists all just standing in front of it.
We need to change the course of the earth.
Protect.
We need to protect the monument.
Who will remember us?
Oh god.
No, I wonder I wonder if they could, and if they could, would you try to evacuate that entire city, or would you be like,
Well, I think the idea is like if one really comes.
Guess it
Don't
depends
tell
on the
them.
city.
don't tell them, and then we'll look back on it and be like, they could have at least evacuated the city.
It just depends on the city. I think this country.
What cities are
I
worth
think this
saving?
country is all about money, and it's about if you're bringing in enough money. You know.
All right, what's the one city in your head right now that you know, like, all right, we let them go?
There's so many.
You have one, you know, in your heart.
I actually don't know which one. I'm more like, I wish we could just tell people.
It just turns into a crater.
I think what we do. Oh, I got it, guys. This is what we do. Y'all fucking with me? Y'all fucking with me? Please co-sign this. What we do is we tell all the white supremacists that we're having a new rally in one city that we know the asteroid's gonna hit, and then we tell them that's not real. Y'all gonna die.
Yeah. You just say it's fireworks.
30 minutes before.
Yeah, we definitely alert.
Yeah.
I'd say 10.
10.
I don't want to give them 30 minutes.
30's crafted. 30.
They're like, they're hitting it. White
Yeah,
supremacists
yeah.
have fucking sports cars too.
They all have helicopters.
They're billionaires. They have yachts. They all get out of it.
Inspector Gadget, their little clan hats open up.
We're prepared for everything.
White supremacists are rich for sure. Yeah, I think 30 is too much. Too much time.
Give you a
I
hot
think
five.
at this point you're just alerting them, Zach. Oh shit.
First, you okay there, TikTok?
Too good.
Oh man. Did we do it this time?
Yeah, I
Or
think
did
we
not?
did that.
An hour what? 15?
I think so. Hour 40.
Oh hell yeah, we did.
39.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
got it.
Yeah, we did it.
Well, thank you, Zach, for coming and joining us.
I appreciate
Yes.
it. It was fun to be here.
Anything you want to plug? Remember,
You're just so rich, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are just so rich.
you guys
man.
are
Keith,
killing
I was
it.
talking to Keith and I was just like, you're too rich.
Are you kidding me?
No, you guys, no, you're Jewish as well.
There are 4 of us. We split it, so it's together we
rich.
could be one very wealthy man.
No, you guys are still rich. But hey, I made it uncomfortable on purpose. Thank you for coming on the show.
I appreciate it. I wish I could buy this house. I would.
You
I would
can't
buy
buy
it
the
from
fucking
you.
After
house,
your
man.
tea business takes off,
I'm like, yeah, give me a little bit. I
The
just
sky's
launched
the
a tea
limit.
line.
Then talk about that shit.
So I'm working on it. It's called Zydeco Tico.
Whoa.
So go check that out. We have.
Can of teas?
I got 2
bring
right
us
now.
teas.
Is
No,
No, but you did bring us these cannabis beverages.
I brought you that. I have 2 flavors right now. It's an anti-inflammatory breakfast tea because I got chronic pain. So
Yeah.
that's what I started that for. But it's cool. It's good. It was fun. It was weird to do to make a beverage, a thing that you consume. It was a very cool, weird process. So go drink it. Then we've got a podcast. If you want to find me, you'll find me.
You guys are fucking killing it all around.
I
You're
appreciate
Done Times bestseller. You motherfuckers are just doing what you're supposed to do.
I hope so.
Congrats on everything too, dude.
Thanks,
And
man. I
thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
out and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Are
it was
you
a
hot?
good time. I'm definitely high.
Okay, cool. I am
Yeah,
too. So
I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna
high
probably-
as well.
you look pretty hot too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I also have contact lenses in there.
Oh, that happened.
I got a flare going.
Oh, that fucking.
I love you guys. Are
Put
like
these on?
Oh yeah, thank
put
you.
it on. Wow.
Oh shit, you guys look different.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You now are
I
the
can
camp
do it?
counselor that I do not trust.
Well, we have the Cartiers. It doesn't make sense. I like it though, Chris. It's just these, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I can.
It
I
really
don't
did.
know.
It did change everything I knew about you.
Puffaluffagus.
Yeah, you do look like a
Buffalo.
fucking cool hippie, dude.
Little Buffaluffagus, what's up?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, man.
You look like you're ready to invite
You
us
should
to
play
go
as a
play
character,
beanbag.
dude.
Yeah, what's up? I don't know what it looks like. I mean, I gotta. Oh, there's
yeah.
also some.
Uncut.
There's
Gems
also
vibe.
some sort of like this guy with it, right? With the long hair and this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, maybe I will be this guy from now on.
Don't. But
If you guys are confused with this bit, please watch on YouTube.
That's true. This is a podcast.
Thank you, John.
This guy is exclusively on LSD all the time.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It feels a little. Feel like I could talk
fuck is
back
this
in like
voice?
a
Now-
Liverpool.
Yeah, you went
Exactly,
Beatles
wow.
now?
Some
It
Beatles.
feels a little.
Feels a little different.
This is.
You think you look
Now
like
you
John
just put
Lennon
an
right
accent
now?
on it? Were you Irish at the end?
It was.
This Jim
Trying
Lennon.
to do like a Liverpool.
Okay.
He veers in the Caribbean. We're like, Chris, you gotta stop.
All right.
I'm trying to become man.
Chris.
No, oh.
Chris.
No, did
We allowed you to not
Liverpool.
do it and you did it.
Thanks for watching the podcast, guys. Please give us 5 stars if you still want to.
Yeah. We're gonna get 4 for that.
Oh no, it was part of the bit.
Thanks so much, Zach, for coming on the show. You've been
cancel my
amazing,
character.
man. Fucking support you guys, support everything you guys are doing, and yeah, of course, keep trying it up. Isn't that your slogan? Keep trying. I'm joking.
Yeah, until next time, keep trying it up.
Yeah. All right, zip it up and zip it up. We out.
I love you. You're cutting as if I'm not gonna just sit here talking to myself for the next 20 minutes.
Like living.